Mary Baker is the leader of Conservative Moms for America, and she is a speaker for the Tea Party Express.
Oy.
And Mary Baker has penned a blog post for Tea Party Nation, and this isn't just any old blog post that just went up on the internet. This post was shared by the Tea Party Nation leader Judson Phillips, who basically sent this post out to that whole big Tea Party email chain. So we're talking about thousands, about maybe 10,000s, hundreds of thousands of people who received this. So this isn't some blog post in some corners of the internet. And Mary Baker is arguing that, let's see what she's arguing here, that white supremacists are bad. No, that's not what she's arguing. I'm sorry. She's arguing that white supremacists aren't so bad as the true evil in this world, and that is, of course, gay people. This is her post. Here we go. When white supremacy tried to make a mark in American history, it was viciously attacked, quickly put down by the people of our nation. Really? Really? I didn't know that. Well, I wonder if all those people who were, lynched and murdered by various KKK groups, white supremacist groups, how they feel about that. I wonder how, the entire history of America and, our whole background with, slavery and segregation. Jim Crow. How long was all that? I'm sure, what was it, just a day or two?
Systemic.
Just it was quickly
discrimination and
squashed,
housing.
right?
Yeah, no, it was over like a couple days.
And surely that's still going on today.
Oh,
No, it was.
Well, I mean, if anything, it's just helpful to be black.
We're done with that. Yeah, as Britt Hume said in a clip we played earlier about how it's great to be black in America today.
Yeah.
Mary Baker continues. Gay supremacy is becoming a monster that carries a greater evil than white supremacy ever did. Dun, dun, dun! White supremacy was focused on how a group of people felt about another group of people. That's all it was. Just feelings. They created various barriers.
Feelings which led to terrorism and mass murder. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Sorry.
They created various barriers for those they hated, and their views about their superiority to others provided the framework for the citizens of this nation to search their hearts and understand that God has created every person in his image. Thank you, white supremacists. Really, that's basically what it sounds like. However, gay supremacy, I like to note she capitalizes the G and S in gay supremacy. Gay supremacy, their hate reaches much farther than a specific group of people. There is no common ground that can be reached, like apparently there could be reached with white supremacists. I'm a bit confused here. There is no searching of the heart or consideration of God's principles. Their hate is generated only by self-centeredness and hate for anyone who disagrees with them. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Any person who disagrees with their evil beliefs will be viciously attacked and destroyed. Wow, how many people have been...
How is she writing this?
Yeah,
I don't even... Yeah.
I could disagree with the beliefs of white supremacists and still hold to biblical views about life, marriage, and sexuality. Many people in America fought against their own kind in order to rid us of this hateful group. But gay supremacists have bullied every sector of our nation and now sit as the giant bully against all Americans who disagree with their radical agenda. I would like to point out here that she's arguing that white supremacists aren't as bad as gay supremacists because white supremacists were hateful to everyone but white people.
Right.
That is literally the one group white supremacists don't have a problem with.
They would also say that their hatred and discrimination of black people is rooted in biblical text as well.
But in addition, why gay people are worse than white supremacists to her is because white supremacists are fine with that one subgroup, white people. And gay people have a problem with no matter your race or religion, the color of your skin, your sexual orientation. If you don't let them have basic rights, then they don't like you. So because gay people don't hate one group, well, first of all, before gay people don't hate one group, they're worse. Amazing.
Unbelievable.
She continues. My God, she continues.
How could she continue? It's
Yeah.
not enough?
I don't get it.
God.
Gay supremacists have bullied every sector of our nation and now sit as the giant bully against all Americans who disagree with their radical agenda. Christians are not bigots because we don't embrace immoral lifestyles. Currently, gay supremacists point their only anguish at Christians, but anyone who stands opposed to the gay supremacist is game for utter annihilation. Listen, I'm going to argue here that no, gay people actually don't have a problem with Christians who, as she put it, hold biblical views about life, marriage, and sexuality. If you don't agree with gay marriage, then that's fine. Gay people don't give a shit about you. They don't care that you don't want to get gay married. That's your business. That's fine. What they have a problem with is you actively fighting against their right to be treated equally under the law. Jesus Christ. Our state government must now take the lead in protecting the religious freedoms and rights of expression of the citizens of their state from their new enemy, the gay supremacist. Now,
I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
Yeah, it's
I can't, usually there's a big, it's
Yeah.
funny because it's ludicrous, but it's like, oh my God.
Now, normally I don't wade into the comments of, it's crazy enough just to hear these Tea Party leaders spout this stuff. You can only imagine what their crazy followers have to say in the comment section. Word to the wise, don't read any comment section on the internet ever. It's usually a bad idea. But I thought, if I'm going to do this story, maybe I should see what's being said about it by Tea Partiers. And thankfully I did, because there's a very interesting nugget here. One guy goes on about how he don't have a problem with gay people because it's their personal business. That's nice. And so far, this tsunami of hatred towards belief systems other than theirs has not yet infringed on my rights directly. So, it's kind of funny, actually, that this guy's okay with gay people, but only because they're a hateful group, but they haven't hurt me directly yet. I think that's pretty funny. That's bizarrely also a testament to the right wing's mentality of what's mine.
Wait, gay supremacists ain't hurt me yet.
Yeah,
You're gonna need to go back to drawing board on that.
And so someone goes ahead and goes that they fight back at that person who said they haven't hurt me yet, so they don't have a problem with gay people. And they say, those folks may not have infringed on your individual rights, but they have on many others. Are you ready for the list? The bakery, the photographer. If you don't recall, if you run a business that has to apply for a business license, you have to follow the laws, and those laws are you can't discriminate in your public place of business. But this guy continues. Who else's individual rights have been infringed by the gay mafia? The Hobby Lobby, Chick-fil-A, and are you ready? I'm quoting from this person. The guy that was at Mozilla. Apparently you have a right in this country to be the CEO of a tech company. And then that right is taken away from you when gay people, who apparently, by the way, I'd like to point out that gay activists really didn't get this CEO of Mozilla to resign because he donated money to anti-gay groups. He resigned because people of the Mozilla board were resigning because he donated money to these anti-gay groups.
Well, and because employees didn't feel comfortable there for obvious reasons.
But don't you dare refuse that man's right to be the CEO of a tech company. So anyway, again, attacking this person who said he didn't have a problem with gay people. So Mary Baker, the author of that post I read you, this leader of the Tea Party movement, leaves a comment, and I'm telling you right now, it's going to completely everything's going to make sense to you after I read this. Mary Baker writes, I have known many gays as well. My son is a homosexual.
Oh, that's so sad. The poor kid, what he has to put up
It
with.
explains everything. He knows how his dad and I feel about his lifestyle, but our role is to show him grace and mercy. because God showed us grace and mercy when we were in darkness. Now, not only does that completely explain her hatred towards gay people, because her son is gay, but before in her post, she said that the reason she hates gay people more than white supremacists is because white supremacy helped her reach into their heart and understand that God has created every person in his image. And that gay people can't do this. Really? Because it seems like your son, you just said your son has helped you look into the grace and mercy of God, and God has shown you the grace and mercy. Seems like gay people ain't so bad if they're teaching you a lesson. Maybe your son should teach you more lessons. Oh, and by the way, nice penning this and having this come out, and then just in the same time frame, a white supremacist mass murders and terrorizes a Jewish center, leaving 3 people dead. Yeah, white supremacists are nothing compared to the annihilation gay people have given this country. When's the last gay mass shoot? When was the last gay shooting, Michael?
No,
I don't think I even know one existed. Yeah, that's weird. Oh well.